Dave, you guys won the Super Bowl a year and a half ago.
Fitzy's crying backstage right now.
Sorry, Fitzy.
In case anybody in the crowd didn't know that. How long does the honeymoon last?
Well, you have right after it. It's basically you sleep. You go without sleep for like a week.
You sleep with the trophy. What's that like?
Well, I wish. That's the one thing I will say that's awesome about having a trophy like the Stanley Cup. You hear great stories about them bringing it out, drinking out of it, doing God knows what out of it. Like it's hard. There's so many guys that they really don't give us the Lombardi trophy like that. But
it's kind of a weapon, the Lombardi trophy. No, get that. Make sure Plaxico stays away from that one. Oh no! Keep it out of his hands.
No, but
not anymore.
It was awesome, man. You grew up as a kid watching that game. You grew up loving the sport, and once you get to the NFL, that's the pinnacle of playing. And once you hit it once, I hate to say it, but you get greedy. You want to get back there, and that's what we're working to do.
Is it true that the team celebrated the win at the Vince Lombardi rest stop, the Jersey Turnpike? That's what I heard. I feel
right off the turnpike.
Yeah, at the turnpike. I feel like that makes perfect sense. Take the trophy, get a Roy Rogers, get a good roast beef. Yeah. Put a little mayo on there. Hey, if we can go back in time, we'll do it all over again. This year. Yeah.
Dave, we read...
Exit 14. He knows.
Come back west. You're one of only two guys who played in the last 80 consecutive games. How do you do it? I could last 2 minutes.
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. Zero.
On the bench, but even then.
Giving the players the water, maybe. Yeah.
Everybody takes care of themselves. It's the NFL. Everybody tries to eat right. Everybody lifts hard, trains hard, does all that stuff. But, I was watching that backstage and I was cringing. I couldn't watch that blooper film that they put up there. It was making me cringe in the back here. But, injuries happen. It's part of the game. It's part of sport. Some things that you can play through, some things you can't. But knock on wood, fortunately for me, a lot of times it's being at the wrong place at the wrong time, getting rolled up on, especially offensive line in a pile. Fortunately for me, I've been able to play through them, I think.
What's the worst thing you've played through? Broken leg.
Broken nail?
No.
It's a nice pedicure you got there. Nice manicure, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. The fingers, they're nice. My hand modeling career's over, if you've noticed. But AC joints, you can't lift your arm over your shoulder.
The John McCain syndrome?
Yeah.
Right? That's what they call it, right?
No, especially for an offensive lineman, ankles, knees, anything you really have to push off of, that type of stuff. But, we're paid to play out there. And if you don't, and if you sit out games, they're going to find somebody that will.
Paid to play. God, what a life. Can only hope. I believe it's topsoil. Give it a shot. I think you'd be very disappointed in that. Hate to break it to you. But you can plant some weed in it later, I think. So I think it's that Croatian stock, that Croatian heritage that makes you so strong, I think, right?
Like I said, I'm a split Croatian German. I don't know. I come from a big family. I come from all that stuff. But more importantly, like I said, it's just about taking care of yourself and like I said, not being at the wrong place at the wrong time. And most importantly, they always, as cliche as it sounds, they always say play through the whistle. The minute you stop in a play, that's when a lot of times the worst things happen.
Yeah.
Especially, I will say this as an offensive lineman, we do a lot of different stuff, but, I've seen running backs get legs rolled on, people rapping, people twisting. At least I'm not involved in that type of stuff.
Just put the hands up and close your eyes and
pray for the best. Eli, I hope I do my job.
Well, Dave, is there anything else you want to share here with your adoring fans? No?
Well, like I said, everybody, thank you very much for coming out. Thank you for more supporting Comix. They did a great job tonight. I want to thank them for bringing me out here, trying something new, having fun with it. And most importantly, like I said, helping out a charity, helping out a great cause,
maybe
Project Sunshine.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe we can take one or two questions. It's getting a little late, but maybe one or two questions. If in front row here, anybody want to shout something out? Yeah, Eli? Yeah.
This is the Jersey version of Eli. What's up, man?
How's Nick? Is he gonna fill the void?
Yeah, he's a great player. Obviously,
That's right.
we won the
Hakeem.
draft.
Hakeem Nicks, first round pick.
Nicks, first round picks out of North
Dream.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Hakeem, the living dream.
Hakeem the Dream.
You know what? He's a great player. He just got here last week, so we're still trying to get to know him a little bit. I firmly believe that Jerry Reese is doing a great job in the front office, bringing in the guys that we need to bring in, and he's definitely a guy who's ready to play the role, and you could see it. He's very mature when he walks around, even though introducing himself. As a rookie, you really see confidence in him, and you see a guy who's willing to work to get on the field. And the one thing that you learn when you're in the NFL, whether you're a rookie, fifth-year guy, whatever, when you're out there on the field, you got to be an accountable guy, and because the other 10 guys in the huddle are accounting for you to do your job, and one breakdown could mean the win or the loss. So he's a great guy to bring in. I will say this, for a guy who's only 6'3", he has the biggest hands I've ever seen on a receiver coming in. So it's exciting.
Does.
It's exciting to bring in big hands, big feet, right?
Big gloves, yeah.
Big gloves.
He's either going to have two nicknames, I guess, if he plays well, Hakeem the Dream or Stevie. Stevie Nicks. That might be a nickname. We'll see, hopefully.
I think Vashante Shenko took that role over, so.
Well, listen, man, this has been, honestly, we appreciate you filling in here last minute here. And, guys, thanks for coming.